We were on the road and driving along, and this dressing piece came out of its little groove. So we were having so much fun. 100 miles of 40-mile-an-hour winds. During our drive to Sedona, the wind gusts were very strong. I noticed something was flapping in the wind, so I pulled over. We were on the road and driving along, and this dressing piece came out of its little groove. I was able to get it secure for the remainder of our trip. We will need to address this when we get home.
After 1,200 meters of the highway.
Alongside the road here, we stopped to check out this shoe ornaments, I guess. This all started in the abandoned town of Rice, California. People started with an underwear tree. They would toss a pair of underwear in the tree branches. After a fire burned most of the tree and underwear, the tree's burned husk became a collection point for old shoes. Somebody got caught on the fence. That's pretty cute. Another fire in 2003 burned the tree flush to the ground. Soon after, people started hanging their shoes on a fence. In early 2016, people began to throw their shoes on top of a Rice abandoned gas station. We have been driving for over 4 hours, so we decided to stay at a harvest host in the city of Kingman, Arizona. This particular harvest host, Desert Diamond Distillery, takes same-day requests, so we gave them a call. We're out front. I'm out front of the distillery, Desert Diamond Distillery here. Very good rum. Enjoyed it very much. Enjoyed the rum tasting and ended up purchasing agave rum, vanilla extract, and some salsa. They look crazy. Is it going around? I guess so. I don't know what it looks like. Desert Diamond Distillery is owned by John and Deborah Patt. Distillery has been open to the public since 2010, located in Kingman, Arizona. It is the oldest craft distillery in Arizona and the maker of the world's top rum in 2023. Next door is the Italian restaurant, pizzeria we had last night. We didn't have Italian food though. We had Philly cheesesteak, and it was humongous. It's not like we had enough for 4 meals. It's little railroad cars that this place was made out of. Pretty cool. And here's where our van is back there. Garden area out here. Nice people, good service. I'd probably try their Italian dishes next time we come through here. it is. Our next stop is Sedona, Arizona, 200 miles, 3.5-hour drive. Made reservations this morning at Krazy K RV Park in Camp Verde, Arizona. About 40-minute drive to Sedona. From Kingman, we took Interstate 40 to Flagstaff. We wanted to drive Highway 89 into Sedona to take in all the beauty that 89 has to offer. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Wow! You're gonna have a picture of that on that side. I wish I would see that down there.
In a quarter mile at the traffic circle, continue straight.
Drive on 89 was spectacular. When we arrived in Sedona, we were overwhelmed with how much vehicles and pedestrians there were. We were very happy to stay at Camp Verde, much quieter and paying only $48 for a senior discount. Krazy K RV Park was well maintained. It has an exercise room, pool, and spa. Laundry is available, restrooms, and showers. Maria and I decided to check out Montezuma Castle and Montezuma Well. It was a Saturday and we heard it can get very busy. We decided to leave early and have breakfast in the parking lot. The drive was only 10 minutes.
Well, we're here at the Montezuma Castle, heading towards the visitor center. The gate doesn't open until 8 a.m., so we thought we'd just wait here.
There's already two vans and a car behind us waiting to get in too. But we're not the only ones.
Down there, I don't know why.
The southern Samawat farmers built this 5-story, 20-room dwelling sometime between 1100 and 1300. President Theodore Roosevelt established Montezuma Castle National Monument on December 8, 1906.
My home.
This cliff may seem a featureless stone face with a few holes and broken walls, but look closely and the rocks reveal the outline of a once large and vibrant neighbor to Montezuma Castle. If you look carefully, you may see beam socket carved into the cliff in several levels. We stopped in at the visitor center in Camp Verde. I would recommend taking the time here. A wealth of information to be had. You can also pick up all kinds of maps of the Verde Valley, and there's lots of history.
3 times a week he would ride
It's on horseback.
on horseback, huh?
It's 104 miles round trip, 3 times a week. Camford is the oldest town in the Verde Valley. It was founded in 1865 by farmers and ranchers from Prescott. And the fort came in around 1867 to protect the farmers and ranchers and to help steal the land from the Native Americans. They would soak them and shred them, and they'd use them for the dark areas on the baskets. It's also good for inflammation and arthritic pain.
They're called devil's
Devil's claw.
claw.
They grow wild around here.
We also visited Montezuma Well. Centuries ago, this steady, dependable source of water was the center of a busy Indian farming community, which is used to irrigate its fields in the bottomlands of the nearby Beaver Creek. In the wall are the remains of 2 cliff dwellings. The selection of home sites was very important to the prehistoric Indians. 1,400,000 U.S. gallons of water flow each day through 2 underground springs. It is located 11 miles northeast of Montezuma Castle. The well measures in at 368 feet across and 55 feet deep.
Trailhead area here where we had breakfast, sort of. I had my coffee. But that's a view back there. Look way back there. That's gorgeous. We're here at Marg's Draw Trail, spur that we're going to hike on and meet up with the Marg's Draw Trail. It's about a 0.3 mile walk in from here, and then we'll be on the trail. At least it feels like there's more moisture in the air right now.
The shocking thing about Marg's Draw is that it's right in the middle of town. Family friendly, incredibly beautiful, and lightly used.
I got not very far into the hike. It's uphill, but look at that view we have. Of course, you see some homes, apartments, probably who knows how many years ago. This may have just been nothing but wilderness all the way to those mountains over there. But we got a lot of homes over there now. You just don't look down. It's gorgeous. We haven't even got started. You want to stop and gander at everything around you. Pretty awesome. And we're now heading into the actual trail. We have a lot more to look forward to.
Marg's Trail, 4-mile out and back trail, generally considered an easy route. It takes an average of an hour and 36 minutes to complete. This is a very popular area for hiking, horseback riding, and
It's
running.
hard to believe that you have this kind of view around you. And everywhere you look, there's always something just to stand and watch it and look at it. It's gorgeous. We're at the end of the spur, and we can go right or left. Marg's draw. Where we came from is, according to this, some barred parking. So I think we're gonna go this way, left. You come out to a road. So you gotta be careful when crossing. It's Shinbley Hill Road here. Sedona. Yeah.
After a hike, we wanted to stop at the visitor center. Unfortunately, there was no parking available. We drove around looking for a spot and we just could not find one. Having a Class B that is 22 feet long does come with parking challenges.
Exit the traffic circle onto North State Route 89A. In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Forest Road. Your destination is on the left.
Because it's right there.
Street parking straight ahead.
Church parking only. Road closed.
Can't park it.
Parking.
We're lost like we are.
Let's say, go back that way.
Straight.
Just go out 89A. Unless you want to go back through all that stuff again.
Which way do you want me to?
So we decided to drive to Tuzigoot National Monument, about a 35-minute drive. During our drive, we spotted a farmer's market. We were lucky and found a parking spot, so we went ahead and picked up some goodies. So we picked up some microgreens and some sourdough bread, along with beef Italian sausage, and as well as some Japanese rice crackers. Tuzigoot is the remnant of the southern Sequoia village built between 1000 and 1400. It crowns the summit of a long ridge rising 120 feet above the Verde Valley. The original pueblo was 2 stories high in places with 87 ground floor rooms. There were few exterior doors. Entry was by ladders through roof openings. the habitat of some 50 persons for 100 years. In the 1200s, the population doubled, then doubled again. Enjoyed our time in Verde Valley in Sedona. It was time to head home. Our original plan was to head to Great Basin National Park in Nevada, but temperatures were still below freezing. So we decided to route ourselves back through Flagstaff and pick up Interstate 40 to Bakersfield.
Your destination is on the right.
What's that say? No.
Alcohol, beer, food, and beverages are allowed inside the premises.
No.
So
So what
it's
part?
probably like in here, but we can park out here for now.
Yeah.
We were 820 miles from home. We needed 2 overnight stops. Our first stop was a Harvest Host Hoochie's 66 Bar and Grill in Topak, Arizona. Our second stop will be at Orange Grove RV Park in Bakersfield, California. Hoochie's 66 Bar and Grill was a cool place. We had their homemade pizza. Their crust was perfect. We were surprised that they had a speakeasy. These establishments were particularly popular during the Prohibition era in the United States from 1920 to 1933.
are, 5,000 miles in our van. Woo! It's April 1st. And it's windy, gusty. Gotta hold on to the steering wheel.
As we were driving across the Mojave Desert, we had a strong crosswind. For some unknown reason, Maria's door wind noise was on over the top. As you can see, the decimal reading was 85 or higher. Safe decimal levels for humans generally below 70 dBA, with 85 dBA being the threshold beyond which hearing damage can occur. I have a video coming soon about the reason this was happening. Stay tuned.
We were having so much fun. 100 miles of 40-mile-an-hour winds. You gotta love RVing. Van life. Windmills. How come they're not moving up there? That's crazy. They keep going.